morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. What? Back-to-back vlogs? That's how it should have been, guys. But that's besides the point. We're here. We're making it happen. Today is a great day. Today's a good day. We are getting a tune-up on the EVO. The EVO currently has one major issue that has been bothering me since day one, and I don't think, you can't hear it right now, but while driving, going into third gear, it sounds as if I'm grinding the gear every single time. You can even hear it from outside. So I've had a video of the car rolling. As I'm switching into third gear, you just hear, and it kills me every single time. So I want to make sure I'm not ruining anything in this car, and I'm taking care of it, to the best of my ability. So we're going to go ahead and take care of a few things. Again, hopefully this one thing that we're going to be doing will be a problem solver for that third gear. But in the meantime, I'm going to go try it out, see if you guys can get a little glimpse of it. That is pretty much it, guys. Let's hop right into it. We're going to get into work. We're going to go into the engine bay, undo some stuff, put some new stuff in, and see how this puppy reacts to it. All right, enjoy. And if you haven't already, guys, please sub to the channel. We're at 925. That 1,000's coming up, man. That's crazy to say. 1,000 subscribers, man. Wow. Let's drop these windows. By the way, this gas shortage sucks. Right now I'm on 30 miles and that's it. So I'm hoping I will be able to find gas on the way there. If not, hopefully when I leave and come back, I'm gonna find gas because I need to fill up. And that squeaking, that's not it. That's actually my foot, my shoe, the bottom of my shoe, because the floor was wet, which I hate. So when it's raining and I know the bottom of my shoe is wet, I hate driving the EVO because like my foot slides off the clutch. Instead, I like to, take it off gradually, but sometimes that foot slides off, so you gotta be a little more careful. Yo, guys, give me that thumbs up for that smooth shifting. I feel like I've been driving stick for years already. Alright, y'all, well, I'll pick it up when I get there. It's not, there it is. That was it right there. That was it right there. And then it just stops. You see, I don't get it. Whatever, we're gonna figure this out. I'll pick it up when we get there.
Alright guys, so first thing on the list to do is going to be our spark plugs. So go ahead and unplug all of those coil packs, and then when you take your coil packs out, please make sure you stay organized so that way nothing goes wrong, you don't miss any bolts, screws, anything like that. So line them up 1, 2, 3, and 4 exactly where they need to be. So when you plug everything back in, it's a cinch, it's easy, it's super quick, and you have peace of mind. Alright, so now that we got the first spark plug out, take a look at it. It doesn't look that bad, definitely has some darker color to it, but again, overall, not that bad. But we're still going to go ahead and replace it with our brand new Iridium spark plugs because we want nothing but the best for this car. I want everything to be fresh, new, clean, high quality, so that way this car runs like a champ. And fun fact, I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, from factory, they come with Iridium spark plugs. Now guys, as you can see, I just made a really dumb mistake, but that's just because I wasn't paying attention. I was having a conversation with my friend and of course wasn't paying attention. So I put the spark plug in upside down. And I know it's dumb. Go ahead and roast me in the comments if you want to. I don't care. But with that, I'm just going to remind myself every single time I work on my car from now on, pay attention to what you're doing. And I'm telling you guys the same thing, because I know when you're with the boys, you all, including myself, mess around, joke all the time, whatever the case is. So you want to make sure you're on your stuff so that way nothing goes wrong. And why am I telling you this? Because it's not always perfect, neat, clean, everything works perfectly. No, there are mess ups here and there, so pay attention. All right, so now it comes down time to torquing your spark plugs correctly. And I wouldn't always rely on electric torque wrenches because things fail, machines fail, technology fails. The best thing is to know how to feel how much pressure is actually needed. So my recommendation, look into it, ask somebody that really knows, and have them show you. It's all about feeling and knowing. All right, so before this, the car did sound a little bit more choppier on the exhaust. but after changing out all the spark plug, to me it sounds a little bit more smooth. Even though that choppiness, there was nothing wrong with it whatsoever, but I'm sure having brand new spark plugs definitely took care of that. Alright guys, so now that we got that first thing done, we're going to go on to our next, which is going to be our oil change and transmission fluid change. I really can't wait to get both of those out and put some fresh new fluid into this car. Now, I know all of you guys know how to do an oil change, so I'm not going to bore you with that. We're going to move on to our next, which is going to be our transmission fluid change. Alright guys, so the fluid that we chose for our transmission is from Redline. So we have our MT90 and MTL cocktail. The great thing about this fluid is that the viscosity is going to be a little bit higher. So in other words, it stays very oily and it helps those gears glide smoothly. And also it is shock proof. So you get a lot less shavings coming off of your gears. Now, during your transmission change, there's only 2 bolts you have to remove. This bottom one, you don't have to. All you need is going to be your top one, which is called your fill, and then your bottom, which is going to be your drain. Now, I was super relieved to see that this fluid was coming out and it was not that dark. You can still see some transparency in it, which was a good sign. Now, once I brought the oil pan out, you did see some particles in the liquid, which is actually coming from like the metal shavings from your gears while you're switching. And you can see in this bolt, you can see all the little metal shavings, and it's pretty cool. I didn't know, but I found out here that that bolt, that little piece there, is magnetic. So it helps keep your transmission a little bit cleaner by grabbing onto all those little metal particles, which helps keep the life of your transmission running longer. All right, so now time to add our shock-proof transmission fluid back into the car. I definitely recommend to jack the car up so that way that gravity and the angle will help the fluid flow through. And if it's taking a little bit of time for it to go down, don't worry, give it some time. And you may actually see some bubbles coming out as well, and that's just air escaping.
Guys, we have made it back home. I am filthy. I am tired. It is hot, but we did it. It's finally fixed. Unfortunately, that crunch is still there. I'm not sure why. I'm going to give it some time. I'm hoping that with the new fluids that are put in, especially it being shockproof and it being, you know, a much better high quality fluid, I'm hoping that it will help and smoothen that out. But if not, we'll move on to the next thing and figure it out. And I'm pretty sure I think I know what it is. But one quick tip, make sure you double, triple check, quadruple check your work. Thank goodness it wasn't a far drive, but I just drove my car. I'm sorry for this, guys. Oh my gosh. Look at that. The coupler is not even attached to my throttle body. And I had opened it up so that way I can check out the throttle body to see like how dirty it was because of like how bad the intake was. But I believe I was talking to my friend and, you know, we got caught up in the conversation. So double, triple, quadruple check your work. Look over everything that you did so that way that doesn't happen to you, because I was gassing it up and as I was driving, I was not getting any response. Like my boost gauge, it was just all negative numbers, and I would climb to like maybe, I don't know, maybe almost -5, but then there was just no power whatsoever. You know, kind of felt like my Infinity. I'm kidding. But thank goodness, I'm gonna go ahead and put that up, button it up again, and we're gonna go get some gas because I am low and we got lines out there. We got gas stations without gas, so hopefully we can find some gas. All right, let me go button this up real quick.